Good. Tonight, I have a bone to pick with our public universities. For decades, admission to a public university in Kenya was a moment of celebration, a whole clan affair, so to speak. I vividly remember when my uncle was admitted to Moi University in the early years of the 90s. The joy was palpable, the celebration was grand. His graduation 5 years later was just as exhilarating, a beacon of hope for the generation that followed. Fast forward to today, and that pride has faded. Public university education, once a mark of excellence, is now riddled with frustration, both on the students and the lecturers' part. They're disillusioned. They're trapped in a system that is failing them. The reality, learning in Kenyan university has become the proverbial bahati nasibu, a game of chance. Lecturers are constantly on strike, students frequently protesting, and lecture halls eerily empty. When they are not on the street, they are battling financial constraints. A university degree, once a ticket to success, now feels more like a gamble. The crisis cannot continue. Kenya, the largest economy in East Africa, we thrive on a human capital. Public universities absorb the majority of high school graduates. This year alone, over 240,000 students qualified to join universities. Yet, many of them are already doubting if these institutions will help them realize their dreams. Where is the Education Cabinet Secretary, Julius Ogamba, in all this? If anything should keep him awake at night, it is this crisis. Yet, like the CBC, university education appears to be in a free fall. We must restore the glory of our public universities. Lecture hall must come alive again, not as mere structures, but as incubators of knowledge, ambition, and transformation. Kenya has produced great academics. Professor Bethel Alan Ogot, who died recently, Professor Mabele Mbuga, Professor Kotho Kombo, Professor Winnie Mitula, and Professor Nyasani, among others. But today, how many university students aspire to follow their footsteps? Few, if any. Why? They see the struggle. They witness the plight of university lecturers, underpaid, overworked, and undervalued. A shocking revelation in 2020 last year exposed the dire state of academia. Kenya has fewer than 1,000 professors for the more than 68 universities and nearly 700,000 students that we have. That translates to an average of 1 professor to 700 students. How can quality education thrive under such conditions? Tonight, I'm calling on the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto, a PhD holder himself, to take urgent action. He must lead the charge in fixing the mess. Lecturers must be paid fairly. Students must receive adequate and timely funding for their education. And universities must once again become the centers of learning, innovation, and progress. Anything less is unacceptable. It is an assault to our future, on our workforce, and on the very foundation that this nation is built on. That is my bone to pick tonight.